Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's a new day, and a new day equals new gratitude, new opportunities. And we know that when you wake up in the morning, just before you start your day, you usually stop by here.
Yes, of course, because we are the spice to every morning. I'm definitely glad that you've made us your one-stop show for everything entertaining.
Question: if we're your spice, what spice would you be?
Ginger.
Ginger. Ginger doesn't come pink.
But it does.
I would be. What's that green pepper? What's that green pepper? What's that green pepper?
It's green pepper.
Green pepper?
It's green pepper.
I would be the atarodo in your life.
Atarodo is red.
I know, right? Yeah, I don't know what it's called. But in any case, you guys are welcome. Yes, you have a beautiful day here because you've chosen us. All your beautiful dreams will come true. Thank you very much. We put broad smiles on your faces. Wake up already.
Welcome to a Friday edition that literally kickstarts the weekend. And we definitely have an interesting show to set things in motion. I'm not going to do it, Titi.
Game day! Did you just call me Titi? Did you call me Titi? In any case, as usual, we have a fulfilling show for you guys, only if you stick around, okay? So
yes,
please do. My name is Mazino Appeal.
And I am Winfrey Agbilishe. We definitely have a lot coming up. So make sure you watch us live on GOTV channel 27 and on UHF channel 49 for a whole 1 hour and 45 minutes.
2 hours, 2 hours. Stay for the commercials.
Yes.
Come on, come on. In any case, here is the more interesting part. You can watch us on the go if you're getting out already.
Yeah.
All you need to do is download it on your app or device.
Yeah.
iOS or Google Play, we don't discriminate. Everything, you're welcome.
We don't, definitely. And you also follow us on all our social media platforms at TVC Connect and send in your comments with the hashtag WakeUpNigeria only on TVC.
Yes, now.
Yeah.
It's so dramatic.
I'm only here as a guest today. I'm
Okay.
In any case.
Okay, so I saw this video, right, of Stanze at a restaurant where he was literally served by
A robot?
Exactly.
I saw it.
By robot
So
in Nigeria?
yes, right in Nigeria. So there was literally the robot was like a tray. It was like a tray drawer or whatever.
Like a walking, like a mobile drawer.
Like a mobile drawer, exactly.
Okay.
And she spoke, right?
Okay.
And said, "Oh, your meal is here. I know, please make sure that you've taken all your plates and all of that. Enjoy your meal and stuff like that." So the comments were, just Nigerians. They were like, "Oh yeah, in Nigeria where we don't have enough jobs."
Robots are not taking our
Bro,
jobs.
do you understand? Robots are not taking our jobs. So what do you guys think?
I think it's just for the experience that they're doing that. I think people would just like to go, oh, wow, this is so cool. It might fade away. It's just like a fad. All these fads. The more important question is this, that over the week, a couple of leaders, in quote, including Elon Musk, who's recently been behind
ChatGPT.
they called for a total stop to anything AI.
Wow.
I've always said this. It is a risk, and we're laughing at it now, but wait till all those movies start coming true. It actually scares me. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, so it is really. It made it more scarier. It made it scarier for me that even they're considering stopping the whole thing. So there is some credits to the thought that it is possible that AI might take over the world.
Well, isn't that what even Elon Musk said? Is a lie.
He's the one that was pioneering.
Exactly, he's the one pioneering everything. Exactly. He may just even want to monopolize it.
Yes, true.
Sneaky.
Don't trust those people. Someone that's already creating stuff in Mars, like in space.
He's trying.
I mean, what are you talking about?
The truth is that whether we like it or not, that is the world we're stepping into.
Scary.
And we cannot run away from it. I just think Nigeria might not catch on as quick as we can. I mean, yesterday we were having a conversation with Mike about electric cars and how we don't have power, how we charge the car. You understand? I think the only worry is how fast Nigeria
will get up.
But of course, we also have people going ahead.
Regarding electric cars, it's sneaking in, and it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
You don't know how many electric bikes are out there lately. There's a lot of them. People are actually beginning to subscribe
even the
to it.
motorsports industries, we need fuel to drift. We can't drift an electric car, sorry.
Winfrey becoming the piston head here. It's all good. Tell you guys what, welcome once again. Wake Up Nigeria for a Feel Good Friday edition. Let's do the weather. We'll be back with more.
Let's do the weather. We'll be back.
Welcome, and it's time for the news for a Feel Good Friday. My name is Mazino Appeal. Now we begin from the national capital, where the Supreme Court has dismissed an appeal filed by a former Minister of State for Education, Chukwuemeka Nwajiuba, seeking to disqualify Bola Tinubu of the APC and Atiku Abubakar of the PDP as presidential candidates of their political parties. The Supreme Court dropped the suit on the ground that it has, or rather it was statute barred. Now, a five-man panel led by Justice Inyang Okoro dismissed the appeal and did not award costs against the former minister for withdrawing his case. Mr. Nwajiuba and a civil group challenged Tinubu's nomination on the ground that he did not disclose the source of his 100 million naira, which he paid to obtain the nomination and expression of interest form in contravention of Section 93 of the Subsection 3 of the Electoral Act 2022. Now, the National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party on Thursday met to extensively discuss recent developments in the party. The NWC recognized the imperativeness of the total reconciliation among party's leaders and critical stakeholders for a more cohesive party in the overall interest of the teeming members of Nigerians in general. The NWC reverses the referral of the governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom, to the National Disciplinary Committee and the suspension of Ayodele Fayose, Senator Pius Ayim, among others. This decision is without prejudice to the power of the NWC to take necessary disciplinary action against any member of the party at any time pursuant to the provisions of the Constitution of the PDP as amended in 2017. In foreign news now, a U.S. journalist working for the Wall Street Journal has been formally arrested in Russia and accused of spying. Ivan Gershkovich, an experienced Russian reporter, was working in Yekaterinburg at the time of his detention. The Wall Street Journal said it was deeply concerned for his safety and vehemently denied the allegations against him. The Kremlin claimed the reporter had been caught red-handed. Russia's FSB security services said it had halted illegal activities and that the reporter had been acting on U.S. instructions and collecting state secrets. Hours later, the security service took him to Lofostovo District Court in Moscow for his formal arrest. He was later seen being escorted from the building before being driven away. The court ordered his detention until the 29th of May. His lawyer said he had not been allowed into the courtroom, and TASS News Agency reported the journalist had denied the charge.
Thanks for staying with us. My name is Winfrey Agbeleshi, and it's time for us to take some newspaper headlines. Today, I'll be starting with The Guardian. And for the major headlines here, we have obedience protest in U.S., LP distance himself from interim government plots. And right above that, to the left, we have First Bank brands, subsidiaries in UK, others. We have that on page 3. Aviation workers berate Sirika vow to resist demolition of Lagos offices. We have that on page 7. Government's financial institution, others on alert as attacks on biometrics rise. We have that on page 15. Tech hitches mar UTME mock exams. We have that on page 3. And scrolling down to right there, we have anchoring Africa's development future on diasporan shoulders. And below the images here, we have UBA post 201 billion naira profits, declares 90K dividends. We have that on page 7. And moving quickly on to The Nation, for the major headlines here, we have Sage Abakoba Falana interim government unknown to law. To the top of that, to the left, we have PDP lift suspension on Ayim Fayose. IU's Ward ESCO suspended. We have that on page 5. To the right of that, we have APC US condemns anti-Tinubu protest. That's on page 5. And to the right of that, we have UBA declares 201 billion naira full-year profits. And First Bank change name in the UK Africa subsidiaries. We have both of those on page 7. And to the bottom of the paper there, on the strip below, we have Lagos government's efforts to discredit Sanwo-Olu's victory will fail. We have that on page 27, and that's all we're taking for The Nation. Going quickly now, we're going to The Punch. And for the major headlines here, we have RU, PDP nullifies Ayim Fayose suspension, sanctions Ward ESCOs. For the writers, we have Opposition party lists ex-Katsina governor for others as peace moves begin. Party reverses autumn summon to face disciplinary panel. 6 members unity. We have both of those on page 2. So the top of the masthead to the very left, we have OPC predicts woes as national debt hits 46 trillion naira. We have that on page 17. To the right of that, we have election tribunal. Tinubu gets Atiku Obi's petition. We have that on page 25. To the right of that, we have controversy surrounds Silva's alleged resignation. We have that on page 10. Scrolling down now, below the images there of the Lagos State governor-elect and others, we have Sanwo-Olu, Makinde, others get certificates of return, pledge good governance. And below that, to the left, we have Ondo chapter tackles Adebanjo over Afenifere chieftains. We have that on page 12. Whitney, we have Lagos arraigns Christian principal, others for manslaughter. We have that on page 4 and 5. To the right, we have Muslim couples can get intimate after breaking fast. We have that from Cleric, and that is on page 12. And that's all we'll be taking for the newspaper headlines this morning. Right now, we have fitness, so stay with us. Oh, welcome. Okay, so now it's time for us to have some interesting conversation. Mazina, why are you like this?
Because I was just waiting to see how you were going to bring it in.
Anyways, it's time for some coffee gist, and on that we have something very interesting to talk about. So if I go today's Friday, and the movie we're actually going to be talking about is Creed 3. Right, but then again, a conversation I feel is very important for us to actually talk about is what's happening right now surrounding Jonathan Majors, right? So if you don't know, he was arrested for
sexual assault.
It's not sexual.
Sorry.
Sexual.
Assault.
Calm down now. I thought you liked the guy.
For assault and strangulation. For assault and strangulation. So the situation happened where I think
Alleged.
Where he
It's still alleged.
It's still alleged. But he was arrested for
Yeah, but it's still alleged.
It's alleged.
Inquiry still.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there was a woman in picture, which a lot of people are saying is his girlfriend, right? And then he strangled her. They were in a struggle where she tried to get like his phone, and then again after that he strangled her. She passed out and all of that. So he was arrested and taken to custody and all of that. So yesterday, a few days ago, more information dropped from his lawyers, literally talking about how. It was actually a text message where she was actually expressing, that's the lady in question now, talking about how she's sorry he got arrested, that they said they just had to do that because of protocol when the call was placed after she passed out, that she's trying to make sure nothing is done about this, that he's going
she's trying to manage
He's not
exactly, that he's not going to be charged, she's going to make sure he's not
charged.
going to be charged, and all of that, talking about how she still loves him, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that. So I think, first, just to highlight, she had bruises.
Yeah.
There was a strangulation, which made her pass out, right? Then, so comments literally have been following this publication. So a lot of people are saying, oh, wow, I mean, definitely a white lady against a black guy in court definitely doesn't look good. And of course, it's not going to go well for the black guy in question, right? Because he's black. So a lot of people also were coming out to say, no, this is not a situation of a white or black person, right? It's not a race situation, right? Because she did pass out, she sustained bruises. Now, it's even the opposite of the case, because normally what happens is that they're trying to say, okay, fine, if it wasn't a normal situation, the black guy is probably innocent, the white lady is trying to rope him in, and all of that. But in this case, there is evidence that something happened.
So why is she trying to sweep everything under the carpet? Why doesn't she want, it seems like she's trying to save his career. But it also seems two things. First of all, he's very young, only 33, I think. And at the start of his career, and he's doing so good. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to him. So I'm team Jonathan Majors.
Oh, well, so okay, sorry.
Yeah, just a second. One, I'm team Jonathan Majors. I'm hoping it doesn't go bad. But if he is responsible for anything that the lady sustained, maybe injuries or anything like that, or if there was a real case of strangulation, then you would think that the law should take its course. But it seems she's trying to crisis management this whole thing. Because she's in a toxic relationship.
Of course.
That's what it is.
Of course.
Because it would seem that, I hate you, but I love you type of thing. Well, I'm going to tell the police, and then, oh, God, I can't believe I just did that. And then she's going to remain in that. But I'm hoping that that's not the case, because he seems like such a gentleman.
So I think the picture here, sorry, just to throw more light, is that he made the call. So even
He
the
made the
text,
call?
yes.
That, I was
So
just about to
even
say
in
that.
this
He
way,
made the
yeah. So
call.
he made the call. So she was also even trying to play that. Oh, he made the call because he cares about me. When I passed out, he called the police.
Like I said, there
the
are still
ambulance or
more
something.
inquiries to this,
Yes.
incident.
Yeah.
The police are still, investigations are still ongoing. What's his name? Jonathan Major's team, legal team, has come forward to say that there's actually video evidence of what actually happened.
Yes.
So in the following days, we'll find out what really happened. There'll be more revelations to this incident.
Yes.
Did the
Ain't no
assault
black man ever call the
happen?
police and say, I did it. No, he wasn't innocent.
What is even most intriguing about this whole situation is the reports that I have read. The press, who's confirming some of some of the reports or the allegations, right, are not explicitly allayed to the fact that this girl is his girlfriend.
You just say
And
woman. Yeah, something,
exactly.
yeah.
It just affirms to her being a woman
just a
in
random
a
woman.
situation. It doesn't affirm to her as being his girlfriend.
yeah.
So there are a lot of, I'm just gonna be, just gonna lay back, not say much because I really love Jonathan Majors. I think he is a fantastic actor.
Very
We
true,
have
but-
seen cases where fanatics,
Yeah.
fans, that's what I call them, fanatics, obsessed ones, stalkers, have, alleged or have, tried to,
Try to
give
frame.
allegations or try to frame,
Yeah.
thank you, try to frame,
Frame.
celebrities or
Yeah.
whatever. So until there is
Innocent
more,
until proven guilty.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna say anything.
However, I mean, he made the call. The ambulance came. They had to arrest him due to protocol because he was the only one present that knew what happened. She sustained injuries. So in this situation, they should actually be judged
Inquiry.
as human beings.
Yeah,
you
there should be
understand?
a
There was
very-
a strangulation. There was assault. Whoever is guilty should definitely face the law. Whether he's black,
Jonathan.
white, whether
Exactly.
he's
Let
whether
the
he's
law take its course. But I
celebrity
think thorough
or not.
investigation should
I
be
hope
done
not.
regarding
maybe he was
this.
still in his Creed character.
Ambiguities aside,
And feeling
if you're in
very-
a toxic relationship, best thing to do is get out, whether small or big, whatever. And you people should please get your heads right. See, I love him, I hate him. That's not a
He's
relationship.
in
I can't-
love.
It's what? Love and hate.
Let's take a break now, people.
We'll be back shortly, according to how the director said it exactly. That's all.
And we are back. Thanks for staying with us, people. Yes, this is the kitchen of the Wake Up Nigeria show. And with me is Chef Flora. Good morning. It's always a delight to see you. Thank you. Okay, so this morning, she is taking us on a trip to Igbo land. And I am so excited because there are so many delicious Igbo delicacies, and I love all of them. As a matter of fact, I had one of them for dinner last night. But hey, this morning she's going to be making oha soup. Please, please talk about the ingredients for our oha soup.
So I have a lot of interesting ingredients here.
Okay.
I have my beef. Use any other meat.
Okay.
Of your choice. Then I have my stock. Oil. Palm oil. You can decide to use your fresh butter. Make this very, if you have the time. To
Okay.
process it.
Okay.
So, but I choose to use my oil this morning. I have my smoked blackfish.
Okay.
I have a stockfish.
Okay.
I have my ogiri here.
Okay.
Open it.
Okay.
I have crayfish, dried chili pepper, and I'm supporting it with fresh Cameroon pepper, onions. I have
Uziza
leaf,
Mhm.
and then I have the.
Achi.
I have.
Oha.
Yes, I have.
Which
the
one is
oha.
oha achi?
This is oha.
Oha leaf. Okay, and this is
one
achi.
I decided to use cocoyam flour.
Ah,
And
okay.
this
That's
cocoyam, you
putting
can
a
use-
twist to it.
Yes,
Right.
This is cocoyam flour. You can use the fresh one if you have the time to
Oh.
blend it or use your mortar to.
Okay, so
mash
this is
it.
like making bitter leaf soup, but in an
that's in
oha
another-
way.
yeah, just the
So we're
leaves.
using oha leaves, and that's the
Yes,
difference
that's
here.
the difference, yeah.
Ooh. Why is there coincidence in this morning's meal? Because I actually made bitter leaf soup earlier in the week,
in the
right?
week.
And then for the first time, I actually tried the cocoyam flour. And it actually gave the same results.
Yes.
It gives you the same results. But hey, I'm pretty excited about this morning's breakfast. We are making, oh well, Chef Laura is actually, I'm just here to watch. She is making oha soup. And we have quite a spread of ingredients here that she'll be using. So let's get cooking. Okay, this is the meat stock, right?
It's a mist.
Okay.
Everything has been pre-prepared because of the program.
Yeah.
Otherwise, immediately you finish boiling your meat, just add all the ingredients.
beef
You just
stock
add
to
the
it.
beef stock. You know,
Okay.
there's no need if you're just boiling your meat.
Your meat, okay.
All you need to do is just to add the
Stockfish and the dry fish.
the dry fish.
Okay.
And then you allow it to cook.
Okay.
Then you start adding one
All
after
the
the
other
other.
ingredients.
But the leaves go in
Last.
last, and then the cocoyam thickener goes in last.
Okay. So then again, I would also like to ask, for the oha leaves, do you slice them or do you just, break them into the soup?
Thank you so much for reminding me. We use our hands, and that's why I didn't even do it from home. I just want us to see how
Seeds, okay.
we just tear it, with the hands, just tear it, into little pieces, just like this. You
Because
don't
the
use
idea
the-
is for the leaves to come off like, they have to be like in chunks.
Yes, and then it doesn't allow it to be bitter. So if you use knife to slice
really?
it, then the soup will be bitter.
You see why you should always tune into the show, guys, because there's always so much to learn. I never had an idea. I just knew that the first time I saw someone make the soup or cook the soup, they did not chop the lid. It wasn't sliced.
Yes.
She just, tore it into the
Pieces.
soup, right? Like into, shreds. And now I'm learning that when you slice it, it becomes bitter. Very interesting hack right there. Okay, so let's get our pots. If you're just joining us, people with me in the kitchen this morning is Chef Flora, and she is making oha soup. What exactly are we having this oha soup with anyways?
Well, I didn't come with any this
swallow.
morning, but you can
Okay.
use any swallow of your choice.
Yeah.
Preferably yellow gari.
Yellow
and
gari,
that's
right? It just goes perfectly well with our oha soup. So any swallow of your choice. I love plantain flours because it's also very healthy,
nice, yes.
right? It's a healthy option. Okay. While we are getting things started here in the kitchen, pretty excited about this morning's meal. I hope you are as well.
Welcome back.
Okay, so now everyone deserves a brighter and after a long week of work, a very relaxed weekend, right? Definitely makes sense. Just settle down and catch up.
It does, absolutely. So seriously, and that's why I'm so excited, especially after the movies. We have all our ratings here, and we'll be letting you guys know what it is eventually. But they paid these two ladies here. That's one thing I can tell you for sure. I don't know. But in any case, welcome. It seems, of course, you guys are still around, so that means we're doing a good job. Thank you very much.
You're saying that they paid me. If I saw John Wick before I saw this one, I'll give everything 5.
You've seen John
Just
Wick?
saying. Oh, yeah. I have.
Oh, wow.
Opening
Why
day.
did we
That's
talk
how
about
we-
that?
that's how we roll. Anyways, there's definitely a whole lot more going on right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And so let's see what's happening in the kitchen.
Yes, Chef Flora, what's going on, girls?
Hello, we're having fun here. Yes, we are making oha soup. Chef Flora is here with me in the kitchen. Well, she's going to be the one doing the cooking, right? So now that we have our pot, water in the pot, what's going on?
So everything is
going
already
in next?
prepared. So I'm just going in straight with
Beef
most of
stock.
the and,
Okay.
most of the
And then we already have our pomo and beef that has already been
Together.
well seasoned and properly steamed as well.
going to have the
Dry fish in there. Wow, she's going in.
Stockfish in
Stockfish, okay. And
Going
what's
in
next?
with the chili pepper.
Okay. And then we also have sliced yellow pepper here,
Yes.
which we're going to,
Side with the
okay, and onions. Okay. So how long are we going to leave that to cook for?
Just 1 minute.
1 minute, okay.
And then we'll come
Just
back
so
with
that
the rest.
that all of the ingredients and all that flavor
Goes in.
goes in. Beautiful. It looks really nice. And then there's something about yellow pepper. It gives
Flavor.
a beautiful flavor. It gives whatever you use it in a very tasty, distinct flavor. It's lovely. So we are going to let our beef and bomoa and dry fish and stockfish cook well together. But there's something about that combination going in together. I always feel like it's a match made in heaven. That's how
The
I
smell
put it.
is heaven.
Exactly. Exactly. When you marry all of those flavors from the meat, from the stockfish, from the dry fish, especially if you're using this sort of dry fish, that's the roasted catfish, right? When you use it, there's a certain flavor that it also gives to your soup, and it is, ooh, out of this world, like takes you on a journey. If you're just joining us, guys, we are making oha soup. Yes, it's an Igbo delicacy, and if it's something that you have tried before, you want to share some, hacks with us, let us know on all our social media platforms at TVC Connect. Right, guys, we're heading. Well, I think Mazino and Winfrey are still somewhere in the studio, yeah, right?
Well, guess what? You're still on to the MM show, and we've got lots more coming your way. In any case, we've got 45 minutes to go. So please, if you're watching us on channel 27 on GOTV and channel 49 and you're a chat, thank you very much for also following us on social media. We are at TVC Connect across all social media platforms, and of course, you can carry us with you by downloading the app. Since we don't have any time because MM is taking everything, let's do what. What's coming on?
Now we have the Mazino.
Make it the Winfrey show. Go on.
I don't have the energy for that. Anyways, we have so much coming, so make sure you stick around.
And while we're here, I might as well just tell you guys what our ratings are for the movies, the one you guys were paid for.
If you're wondering what movie that is Creed 3. It's currently showing in the cinemas. It stars Michael B. Jordan, who's also the director, and Jonathan E. Majors. We also have Tessa Thompson in there. We have Woody Harris as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a really good movie.
So Rotten Tomato actually rated it 7.5. Sorry.
Wow.
Yes. No, actually 8.5.
This is incredible.
8.5, yes, actually.
Because
and of course we had the other ones, but I think the list rating was 7.3 thereabouts.
Yeah,
But that's good enough. That's really good.
That's good. That's excellent. In fact.
which is very interesting because we've got a
good.
similar rating.
Oh, we have?
Yeah, you guys have rated very close to Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And we have a rating of 4 points for this movie.
Wow.
4 points.
Yeah, so that's equivalent, that's 8. That's the
Yeah.
Rotten Tomato 8
Yeah.
rating. I
Yeah.
can't, because I'm not a big fan of boxing movies.
You don't have to
Ali
be.
was fantastic.
I think that was
Ali
amazing.
was about the best movie
Yeah.
I would ever sit down and see because it's historic.
Yeah.
For a fiction-related movie, I wasn't thinking this was going to be good, and especially that it was Michael B. Jordan at the expense of Sylvester Stallone.
Stallone.
Yes, of course.
Exactly.
And of course, I mean, even general ratings here, right here, it's a 4.
Yeah, so
So
it's
Sylvester
really
Stallone
good.
decided not to star in this one because of his their alleged issues between him and the producer. Also, he wasn't 100% in agreement with Michael B. Jordan directing
director.
this one.
yeah.
But he will be in Creed 4 because there's
stop, not
definitely going to
another
be. Yes, there will be.
So there are
he's definitely
speculations
yeah,
that there's
there
going
will
to be a
a
Creed
Creed
4,
right?
and then it will literally. We're not sure what the storyline is going to go, what way it's going to go, and all of that. But yeah, it does say that Rocky may come back.
Come back.
as
So,
what,
yeah.
grandfather time?
That's what we're looking at. Definitely. Because I mean, if Creed himself is already a coach, do you understand?
Yeah, that
we
means his
really
time is
need-
actually
Do you understand?
running
We
out.
really need a Rocky
Prime
and
is
all of
running
that. But
out.
then again, it was a grand movie. You should definitely see it. Definitely see it.
Well, at this point, I think I won't wait for it to come up on other platforms. I will just have to go to the cinema and see it.
Stop
I have a
lying.
bias for going to the cinemas because everybody's been there, everybody's done everything there, everybody sweats there and perspirates there, everybody eats there. The
What
grounds
is
are
wrong
always
with you?
sticky
This
and
is
there might
you
be
even
rodents.
even
don't
killing
even
the
answer.
cinema
Isn't it-
culture the more because we've seen it's
Nigerian cinema culture, they should kill it.
No matter what you
That's
say,
not fair.
right?
That's
It
not
can be
fair.
killed.
Yeah.
No matter what you say. That's just the
it's
truth.
the experience, Mazino. It's the experience. It's also a time where families can bond, couples can
I
spend more
agree.
time together as well.
Don't get me wrong.
So, I
but
mean,
when you go
why
to the
not?
cinema and a pig crosses your leg.
How can a pig cross your
Sorry,
What
legs?
cinema
I was
are you
exaggerating.
going to?
A rat.
Cinemas have you been
Rat.
What
going
cinema are you going
If
to?
I mention their
Mazino?
name, it we're done.
And that is totally on you. That is your responsibility to pick a good cinema. And that's something that I don't go to any cinema to watch movies. I've gone to cinema before, it was shadow opposite. I can't do that anymore. So no, I have a pick. If you want me to suggest for you, I would suggest
Maybe we should all go together to your good cinema. Yes.
And then I also am loving the dynamics with the cinema right now. I mean, you can even rent out, have your own private cinema
private
at
viewing.
at the cinema.
But I
private
think,
viewing
to be
at the
honest, I
cinema,
think
and
that
I'm
actually
loving it.
defeats the aim. I love the response from the crowd. Like in the boxing, people were screaming,
Yeah.
people were actually, and I think that's the whole
sometimes you
idea
just
of
wanna
actually
be
watching
with
a
your
movie.
friends.
They're sitting at your house now.
Right.
And
Yeah,
watch it to
well,
your house.
when I do get to go to the cinemas, I'm the annoying person because I'm always yelling out, "No, BBBs!"
Yeah, that's the point. It's actually fun and interesting. Anyways, it's time for us to do the
Yeah,
weather
one of
right
the reasons
now.
I don't want to go to the cinema.
Yes.
Let's see the weather, guys.
Welcome back. It's time for the news for the second hour here for Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mazino Appeal. Now, a 60-day countdown has started for the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing and Road Construction Companies, Rehabilitation, Highways and Bridges in Lagos. Our highway causing commuters one highway causing commuters a lot of headaches is the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, with construction work ongoing at 3 sections of the first phase. The Lagos state government is asking the Ministry of Works to come up with strategic traffic plans to ease the hardship commuters are facing. Sarah Iyuku reports.
Okay, so don't tell me there's no scientific with all of this chaos.
It was a showdown between the Lagos state government and the federal government's Ministry of Works and Housing. The bone of contention was the adverse traffic gridlock occasioned by construction works across the state. The stress of the traffic gridlock is having a negative effect on the people, and the spillover effect is getting to the government. The state government is seeking better ways to do the job and save commuters from pain experienced daily along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Eko Bridge, Marine Bridge and other highways due for maintenance.
Calling for my head, but you guys are sleeping. At least you guys are having a peaceful time. I'm not. I'm sure there's a way in which you can walk at one location at a time and not at 3 locations simultaneously. It's an argument I'll put across to you, but it's an argument that you're not buying.
The situation on ground, it is really very critical. Lagosians are complaining. Unfortunately, we have 2 major construction work going on in Lagos, and you have added 3. And people think that these people don't know what they're doing. Unknown to most people, it's because the parameters on ground, you cannot work with them. We have explained several times to Federal. This TMP that we signed off for you, we clearly stated where and when you can open. But because I understand it that time is what we're running after, May. But it's also good to be able to deliver this project to people without making everybody die.
The Federal Ministry of Works and Housing says the contractors are trying to work around tight schedules. They hope to deliver the first phase of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway project before the peak of the rainy season.
Highway construction is seasonal. Once the rains are here fully, there are several operations that we will not be able to carry out. We always listen when the masses talk, but we also need them to understand, and we need them to know that it's not going to be possible without some form of sacrifice.
For now, commuters along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway may have to make do with the 2 lanes, sometimes narrowed to 1 lane available till the 29th of May. Sarah Iyuku, TVC News, Lagos.
The Commander 9 Brigade of the Nigeria Army, Brigadier General Isagubong Akpamontia, has called for thorough investigation into causes of fire outbreak in markets across Lagos. This is contained in a statement signed by the Assistant Director, Army Public Relations, 9 Brigade Major A.K. Bello, and made available to TVC News. Now, according to the statement, the commander made this call while on the spot assessment at Olo Spare Parts Market in the Ikeja area of Lagos. During the assessment, the team gathered that 13 shops for warehouses and a restaurant put at millions of naira were razed down during the inferno that occurred at the market before the fire was later put out by the officials of the Lagos State Fire Service, NEMA, and NEMA officials. Now, the Brigadier General says the fire called for serious security concerns as the incident makes it the 3rd major inferno on markets in Lagos State within 1 month. He called on sister agencies like the DSS and the intelligence arm of the police in Lagos State to initiate investigation into the reoccurring incidents.
And we are back. Beautiful performance there by Zinga Fire. With me in the kitchen right now is Chef Flora, and if you're just joining us, she is making oha soup, right? Soup is an Igbo delicacy. I've already got things started here in the kitchen. So tell us, what's happening, Chef Flora?
Our soup is ready, almost ready.
Almost ready. So
Just
talk us
round up
through,
it.
how
Okay,
we started,
so-
where we're at right now.
Okay, so we boiled, inside our boiled meat, we
Okay.
have the stock there, a little water. We need a little water. You have to put enough water, not too much, so that because it will take the thickening not to be
Okay. You need to be careful with the quantity of water you're working with.
Yes,
because...
and then it shouldn't be too small so that it should just be too thick.
Okay. So you want to have like a good balance, not too
good
thick,
balance,
but
not
not
too thick.
too thin
Yes,
either. Just somewhere in between.
Yes.
Great. I see that you also used ogiri.
Yes.
I know that ogiri is also an Igbo condiment that, adds that local but really tasty flavor to your soups. And they are very healthy.
give it
They are
the
packing on a lot of
traditional
nutritional benefits.
flavor.
Yes, it
Gives
gives
it
it
the
that local
traditional.
flavor. Good. So now that, because trust me guys, the pomo, the beef, the stockfish, the dry fish, everything has properly cooked. And it is practically soaked in all the ingredients. So what are we doing next?
So the next thing is I'm adding the crayfish.
Oh, crayfish, good. Once you have crayfish, sometimes you don't even need too much of the seasonings, especially also if you've used the ogiri. You don't even need too much of the seasoning cubes
and
as
then
well.
you use less salt.
Very little salt. Because you also want to be careful of your sodium intake. It's not good for your heart as well, not good for your liver, your kidneys as
Doesn't
well.
digest.
Exactly.
You only need them in a very small quantity.
Very little. Okay.
So I'm going to add the thickener. And
The
add
aroma has filled the
little
air. It's beautiful.
Water, and the leaves goes in last.
So so in here we have our cocoyam flour.
Already I've added water to make it into a paste.
Into a paste.
So just mix it together. And if we add it, if it's too thick, then we can just add a little water to get the right consistency that we need. So.
All right. That looks good. Coming well together. If you're wondering what the cocoyam flour does, it actually acts as a thickener.
And it also is a healthy flour.
Yeah.
Very, very healthy.
Yeah.
So that's why I prefer this instead of
achi. Oh, great. Because of its health benefits.
Yes.
Because cocoyam is also really healthy as well. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Do you need help with anything?
No, I just need water.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I'm just going to stir this.
Okay, so you can
Give it
see
a
what
nice
I'm saying,
stir.
that it's already thickened.
Yeah, it's already
and it's
thickening.
too
Yeah, so we need to add like a little more water.
To
Okay.
this.
Okay, so I'm just going to stir it a little more. This oha soup is packing on so much, guys. For everyone that you take in, you're taking in either pomo or beef or stockfish or dry fish. It's got everything in here. And we also have yellow pepper in here as well to, give it that extra flavor. That looks good. Is this okay?
Yeah.
We've gotten the consistency that we need. Great. So we're just going to let it cook for a while.
Then we add the leaves.
Okay.
So
So
almost
for our
there.
leaves, what leaves are we working with? You want to tell us again?
Okay, so we have the oha leaf here.
Okay.
Then we have the uziza leaf.
Uziza leaf.
Yes, all to combine the flavor.
Because
and
they
also
each-
nutritional value is very high.
Yes, really high. Because oha on its own also has like its own flavor that it gives to the soup, and then uziza.
Uziza leaves. This actually is called this uziza leaf is gotten from like those tiny black peppers. The Yoruba call it iyere. So the iyere leaf is the one that we call
But
uziza,
it's popularly known as uziza leaf.
Yeah, uziza leaf.
I actually really love uziza leaf, especially because it has a lot of health, nutritional benefits. Most importantly, we all know that vegetables are very good, and when you're cooking with them, you don't need to leave them in heat for too long, right?
So
you
that's
want to
why
get
they
the
have
best
to
out
go
of your
in
veggies
last.
Right. And you just leave it for. So once the veggies go in, how long are you leaving it for before you take it out?
Just few seconds.
Just for a few seconds, because you still want to get the
The
freshness
steam, yes.
from
And the
your
green.
leaves.
What we need is the green color. That's the vitality that we need
Exactly.
on a daily basis.
On a daily basis.
That's what-
They're packing on vitamins, guys, and you do not want to play on that one. All right, our oha soup is getting ready. Things are getting pretty sorted here in the kitchen. Pretty excited about this morning's recipe because I love Igbo delicacies, guys. Okay, Chef Laura, well done. Well done.
That's it's no longer Igbo's.
Yeah.
It's now well accepted.
It's well accepted.
by all the
Okay,
tribes.
great.
So we will
Okay,
enjoy
guys, we're going on a quick break now. But hey, stay with us. You want to know what games we're playing next? Find out.
And you are welcome. It is our final segment today, and it's a Friday, so that means it's somewhere in Lagos. Titi is yelling out, "Game!" I don't send you guys. You guys are not patriotic at all. I know Titi said that at home. I know Titi yelled.
We heard her in our heads.
Yeah, we did, exactly, and I'm sure you did too. So it's game day today. We have a very simple game for you guys. It's something everybody can participate in during the weekend, or if you have a family event or anything. We are going to be playing head, shoulders, activity, and plates. I will explain the rules. It's very simple. All you need to do is make sure that you have people who are friendly, people who don't intend to kill you with their stilettos or high heels, because no stilettos allowed. Because I can see that MM is well prepared for this with, what are these again? What are they
They're
called?
shoes.
Shoes. Yes, that's what they're called. And you've got high heels. So I'm scared to play with you. So you guys are going to be going head first off. The rules are...
Why are you not participating in this game?
If she takes those weapons off, I'm not playing. In any case, one person, we'll all take turns. We're all going to play. One person is going to call out the activity, and the rest are going to do that activity. We'll have one plate on the floor, and when that person calls out plate, you are supposed to drag the plate to you with your feet. You know, you get it, yeah? It's like head, shoulders, knees, and grab. Only this time we're going to be dragging the plates. If you get the plate to your side, you are a winner.
Oh, God, just show us how this game is going to be.
Okay, sure. I'll
Let's do the
that.
first round.
With trepidation, I agree. Let's come over. But you're going to have to go. You can ask us to do anything. You can say head, shoulders, snap, shake your bum, and we have to do it. All right? We have to
just remix it.
move to your side now.
People
Stay.
Okay.
Stay. All right? So there it is. I'm going to drop this one there.
That is here.
Now ask us to do absolutely anything. We must do the activity.
Okay.
And then whenever you're ready, just go plate.
Okay.
All right?
Head,
Fun bit. Head. Anything.
shoulders,
Anything.
twerk.
It's enough now.
That God, you said twerk. I said, you
Really
said,
now?
Sorry, I take it back.
This is breakfast
I-
television.
Mazino,
Okay. Come on now, it's enough now. Emma,
No.
please.
plates.
I told you to
Okay,
take
these
those
shoes
off.
are literally going to
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
me.
you might hurt yourself.
Aye.
See?
But I got to the plate first, though.
Now
know.
you need it. You
I
did, but I
did.
had more
Yeah, but you
purchase.
dragged
So
it, yeah.
I suggest you
That's
take them
fine.
off.
It's okay.
Take them
Next
off.
round.
Let's go.
I'll call the next round.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, go.
And then after that, no, you lost actually. You're supposed to continue. Yeah.
So-
No, now it's the losers that sit now, yes.
No,
yes,
the
that's how
losers
they play it.
continue.
No, the losers leave the game.
The losers continue. Notes.
The losers leave
All
the
right.
game.
Call out. You know what? I'll take my shoes off too. Don't worry. It's not cheesy. Oh, by the way, just in case you're out there and you need stockings, Wet Puppy Socks out there for you. Advertising.
Plates. Yo.
What was that? It was like I said, we're fighting. It's not a fight.
Oh
It's not a fight. All right, at this stage, I think if anybody plays with Winfrey bare feet, Winfrey might win.
Why?
Because the stockings
socks.
are strictly.
Yeah.
But that makes it
it
all the more fun.
makes it easier.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It
Okay.
slips. So that makes it all the more
Yeah.
fun. All right,
Okay.
ask us to do anything, all right?
But that round is already.
I won for this round, guys.
She won for this round, yeah. All right, calm down.
Okay.
Noted.
Yeah, go. Not plate first, though. Activity. So we don't see it coming.
Is it your
I don't understand. Is it your
supervision? I just tire. Head, shoulders, knees, sit on the floor. Sit down on the floor. Sit down. Sit. Clap your hands. Baba, clap your
Yes,
hands.
I
Clap, clap,
said clap.
clap. Clap your hand. Head. Please.
MM is not a fight. It's not a fight. MM, calm down. Calm down. Truce, calm down.
Okay. Both of you.
Okay, you win. No wahala. No wahala. No, Winfrey, you have to play. You
I have to play once.
And I have
No, I
to
like
call.
calling now.
No.
It's fun.
That's in
No,
the air.
let me help take those
But I don't
weapons
want to
off.
take my
She doesn't
shoes
want
off.
She has to. She'll
No,
hurt you.
leave
She'll
me
kill you.
alone.
She might hurt you.
I'll
And I'm
go
gonna
like
ask
this.
you guys to do the most outrageous things. All right, head, shoulders, bum. Woo!
It's breakfast TV, darling.
Head, snap, clap, bend. I didn't say knees. I said bend.
Bend
Okay,
where now?
Yes. Okay. Bend and still touch your head while you're bending.
Wow.
Plate.
How do you want us to do this? Like touch your head while you're bending. And see, don't kick me. Oh. Don't kick me. My leg is on the plate.
It is
Don't
the
kick
gra-gra.
me.
It
Like-
is the gra-gra of MM. In any case,
You're
MM won
kicking
again.
me. I
Let's do-
literally held that plate down.
I agree with you.
She went.
Rematch.
It's
Rematch.
not
Both of you.
scared.
Rematch.
It's not
Rematch. MM is coming
I
down.
don't even know what to call it.
There's no prize. Let's do it again. Take a fresh
He
plate.
said there's no prize.
One of you should go and play. I think I played
Yes.
3 rounds
All right, good.
at a go.
Shift back. I'm scared though. All right. Okay, MM, I'm ready. MM, anything you want. Anything. Make it creative.
Okay.
Can I
Head,
ask us to?
dance, baby. Azonto.
How does that even
What
work?
do we do?
How does that go again?
How does that go?
How does Azonto again?
Remember.
Okay, skelewu.
Hey.
Skelewu.
MM now.
Which dance is trending right now? Galala.
Hey.
Galala. Galala. Place.
I will kick the plates to you.
It's
I
safe
will
to say you're
kick
never
the-
gonna win.
I will kick the plates to you. And,
One more round.
With who?
Who should play this round? MM. They're calling us out. They're calling us out.
the
Let's do
battle.
this again.
I think you guys are enjoying this drama.
Use a fresh plate. That place is
fresh
all
plate, yeah?
crooked.
Okay?
Yes.
See play that people ought to.
That one is ruffled.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
No, I mean the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Winfrey, go.
Jumping jacks. Hey, squats. Up and down. Yes, go. Keep going. Keep going.
This is not.
Keep going.
This is not for exercise.
Keep going. Jumping jacks again in case you don't do. Frog jump. Oh. Let's go. Frog jump. Let's go. Let's go. What type of frog is this? This is not a frog.
Whoa.
This is not a
You
frog.
better take the frog you're seeing. Oh.
Jumping jacks again.
This girl is exhausting us.
I'm telling you. Well, it's working. Whew.
Yeah,
feel my
yeah,
stomach
you can
My stomach is going in.
jog on the spot.
Huh?
Jog on the spot.
Please now.
Please.
Oh wow! I kicked it to you. I kicked it to you. Okay. Okay, this is unfair.
That was actually fun.
Tell you what you can do. You can actually have this during the weekend and tell us how exhausted. Use her method. It works out. My food pie is gone.
I should be the one sitting on that chair.
You should
Actually,
Why you are sitting on it.
because she won.
See, the taller you are, the more exhausted you get after the kind of torture you put us
Wow,
through.
interesting.
I think I deserve it. Plus, this is from my part of town. I don't know if MM can stomach.
No, this Oha.
And now
Oha soup.
it's from.
The eastern part, okay,
Chef
yeah.
Kato, where is it
It's from everywhere.
It is from everywhere.
Niger Delta.
No, it's actually an Igbo delicacy.
Is it?
It is actually.
Delta
Hey,
Delta
Delta,
Delta
Delta,
Ibuji.
Delta.
It's Igbo. Anyways, yes, Chef Flora. And this morning she's made for us Oha soup. But she used bitter leaf, cocoyam flour as a thickener. So,
Cocoyam.
yes.
So my wife uses. Some people use gari. I had a lady the other day who used gari.
I
My
use
wife
that
uses
too.
cocoyam. My mother uses that little tiny BD CD thing. What do they call it? Achi. That's what she
It's not achi actually. Achi is also when you put it in the water, it dissolves. But it's also a thick.
Yeah. That's it.
All right,
Okay.
try it.
No,
Let's
I
see.
don't like swallowing. I just prefer soup.
Soup,
Just
okay.
the way it is.
So-
So may I?
Eat.
Yes.
Eat.
This is we're not playing game again.
But well, this is one soup you can have with any swallow at all. It depends on how you like it.
Here we go.
How far your diet?
Out the window.
Yeah, but it's actually healthy because it also has vegetables in it that's packing on nutritional benefits.
Deceive
You
yourself.
have
At 7 a.m. in the
Caesaris
morning.
and Ohana
At 7
in it
a.m. in
as
the morning.
well.
It's good. It tastes so good.
Anyways, we want to thank
Well
all
done,
our
Sister.
guests, all our guests that literally came through the week from Mondays all through to Fridays. We
Yeah.
definitely had a grand time with you guys. And thank you guys, of course. You make us here every morning, and we're glad to always have you here. So make sure you stick around because next week is still going to be fire. But make sure you catch up on all the episodes on YouTube and the other shows we have here for you. All
I
right?
can't talk
We'll
while
see
I'm
you
eating, so you
next
guys
week.
do the honors.
Monday.
Bye bye, darling.
Goodbye.
Have a great weekend.